Okay, in this video we're going to demonstrate how to pre-lube an engine, and what we have done is we removed the oil pressure sending unit and threaded this hose into that hole, and this hose leads over here to this canister. We hooked up the air to the canister, and we filled this the canister with about 5 quarts of 5W30 oil. And we're going to open the valves, and this will send oil through all of the oil galleries. We're going to watch to see if we have oil coming up through all of the bearings at each, depending on the engine, it could come out at the rockers, the lifters. If you've got push rods, you want to see them come out the ends of the push rods. We're also going to watch to make sure that each of the rod and main bearing journals down here has oil dripping out of them. And we'll check to make sure we don't have a leak somewhere, maybe a plug that was left out or something like that. So the first thing we do is pressurize the tank by turning on the air. And there's a blow-off valve on this one. It'll make noise once the pressure gets up above about 55 psi, but it's okay. We'll turn it up. To about that point, and then open up. So the other valve is open. The valve is in line with the hose. Oil should be flowing into this engine now, and we'll wait for a minute and start to watch for oil to drip out.
Oh, there we go.
You can see oil beginning to drip from the bearings there. That's great. We make sure that each of the rod bearings and each of the main bearings has oil dripping.
There's the main bearing.
And then up here on the top, we can see we've already got oil here as well, coming out of each of the lifter bores, and that's how the top is oiled. And we've also got oil coming out of the cam bearings, right there, onto each of the cam bearing journals. If you have one that doesn't have oil, sometimes it helps to turn the engine over a few times just to make sure that everything gets the oil that it needs. You want to make sure that all the oil passageways are free, and this is a good way to find out before you start the engine up.